Well, hello again. Um, it's Monday evening, early evening, and I have another video. I finished up with all of the questions that I had. I already knew a lot of the answers, but I just got confirmation. Um, so I am going to fill you in again on some of the information that I have. So there is somebody that is following me. And this man's name is Larry Kipman, apparently my uncle, who wants to hurt me. I'm assuming because of the inheritance. He wants to silence me because of my inheritance. All right. Um,
I'm gonna tell you why, okay?
there is a neighbor that is a bully. Her name's Jacqueline. And she has apparently been banned from the bar Shillbillies for telling lies about me. There's somebody in this situation who is incredibly pissed off at me, just pissed off in general. Sandy Emerson. I am asked who was crying over me. And this is apparently my sister Misty, who wants a second chance. Misty, there are no more second chances. You had your chance, and you blew it. There is someone in my life right now who is trying to help me. He knows somebody that um, knows somebody. That I'm not going to give away. I asked who it was that stole from my place when I was in Colorado for Manisha's her funeral. She married God. That's who she married. It was Jessica Simmons and Michelle Dempsey. They were the two that broke into my house and stole clothes and jewelry. And I believe um, my book and my poems. Jody Anderson, who claimed to be my sister, her role in this was getting the PPP loan. And that was with the help of Sandy Emerson, who gave Jody all of my personal identifiable information in order to be able to take out that loan, plus the name of my business. Tim knows that David Ames is the father of Roque, and he and Jimmy are no longer friends. There is somebody that's in a custody battle in my situation. I'm not going to mention names, but I can tell you with absolute certainty, female of this custody battle, you will win this, honey. There will be someone who will be ending up in a wheelchair, and this person is Dave Blank. He's having vascular issues and will have to have amputations. The Arabian that is involved in my situation, his name is Ramses. who was sent to unalive Samantha by Jack Brink. Jack Brink is someone that my mother had an affair with. She dated back when she was in high school. Apparently, he's a part of this as well. And the reason that they were sending this person to unalive Samantha was to hurt me. But Ramses didn't do the job because Samantha got pregnant, and Ramses thought it was his child, so he didn't unalive her. I asked who is still spiritually trying to attach themselves to me, and I was told Tommy Dean Sr., but he's not able to attach to me anymore. Sandy Emerson does not want me to ever have love in my life because she never had love in her life. Jessica Simmons is pregnant, but not by Tommy. She's pregnant by a person named John Hillman, who I believe is a friend of Tommy's. I had some other questions that I didn't get answers to, but that's okay. I'll get those answers and I will know for myself. So ironically, there was a newspaper that came from Hohenwald, Tennessee, sharing all of the pictures of all of the police officers and sheriffs and constables and so on and so forth, the EMS, the whole lot of them. And there was a picture of the officer in there that was intimidating me and trying to set me up to be arrested because this officer is a part of this coven. This officer stabbed an older woman to death in her bed while it was being videotaped by this coven so that they would have him dead to rights and he wouldn't be able to back out of the coven, because if he ever did, they would be able to blackmail him. He was the one who came to my house and talked to me about the person who was stalking me, the person who was sitting across the street from my house who was watching me, videotaping me and taking pictures of me. And this officer is the one who told me that I had to secure my own privacy, that it was within this man's rights to sit across the street and take pictures and videos of me. He was supposed to get back to me on stalking laws, but he never got back to me. I called the police station, I can't tell you how many times, to try to get somebody to talk to me, and they would never reach out to me. And every time I reached out to the police department, I was just kind of shooed away. This is the man that is involved in the coven. This is the man who stabbed that old woman to death. This man also has HIV. His wife does not know that he's a part of this coven, and his wife has HIV because of this man. Facts. The karmic couple is obviously Jessica Simmons and Tommy Dean Sr. They are the witch and warlock of this coven. All right. So with that being said, I have to tell you all something. I have told everybody, all of you, my entire life story. I mean, for the most part, all of the things that have happened to me. The Masons, how I was put into a soul contract with the Masons to be harvested off of, rituals done on things that were done to me, testing. It's come to my attention that this platform, what I'm doing, is no longer necessary. I have said everything that I need to say. I have spoken about everything that needs to be spoken on, and I will not be coming back on this particular platform. I will be back, but it is going to be doing something completely different than this. I'm tired of defending myself over something that I didn't do, over things, many things over my whole life that were done to me. I no longer wish to defend myself from things that were done to me. It is in my own best interest that I let this go. So, with that being said, this will be my last video on this subject. I will be back. I'm not sure when. And when I come back, it's going to be in a platform of how to help people through situations like this, how to help people help themselves, protect themselves. What I will say right now is use your voice. Speak up, no matter how freaking crazy it sounds, no matter who's listening or who's not listening, because there's bound to be somebody out there that will hear you. Somebody heard me. Somebody paid attention to what I was saying. Somebody cared. This world has a lot more better people in it than it has terrible people in it. Speak up. Use your voice. Be heard. All right, well, with that being said, I'm going to go. I will miss you all. I'll miss being on here and talking to you and seeing people on my feeds and such. But it's now time. It's time for me to move on and let this go. Please, please love each other. Love yourselves even more. Self-care, self-love. You can't love anyone else until you love yourself. And you know that I love you. I will see you all again at a later date and time. Bye.